Hey everybody, this is Jennifer. I am coming to you with my week 27 post BSG update. Not a great week as far as numbers, but that is completely 100% my fault. I started this journey at 254 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 168 pounds, and this morning I weighed in at 167.6 pounds. So, still moving in the right direction. It's 0.4 pounds down, but not a big number. But like I said, 100% my fault. I did not exercise, and I've eaten pretty crappy. I told you guys I was making holiday stuff for the neighbors, and I munched away ridiculously. Like, I kept saying, oh, I really shouldn't be doing that. Oh, I can't eat another one of those. And I don't know what it is. And I've talked about this before, about the zero control. And I don't know. Anyway. So, I need to get back on the bandwagon. And I don't know what it is motivation-wise. But let me say, thank God for my sleep, because this is the point, or not even having lost as much, I've lost 86.4 pounds. So before in my dieting, I would lose quite a significant amount of weight, be comfortable and confident, and then gain it right back. And like I said, thank God for this surgery, because my tummy is not letting me. And I know that if I push it, I'm going to stretch it, and it's going to be game on again. So I have to be more diligent about my diet and my new body and this new lifestyle. So, I looked at last week's video, and I was thinking, I sure am not helping anybody who is new to this process, because I just sat there and talked about my dress and talked about this and that, and nothing about this journey, really. So I'm going to get back to that. A lot of people talk about hair loss. I am 27 weeks in, and the hair is still coming out pretty radically. When I wash my hair, it's amazing. I'm amazed that I still have hair on my head. And I am a bad person. When I see little stray gray hairs, which I'm 41, I have my share of gray hairs. I've always plucked them right out when I see them. So recently I've been like, oh my God, there's another, and I keep plucking it out, and then come to realize those are all my newbies. I am plucking out my newbie hair. So, in the coming weeks, I'm just going to look like I have a crew cut of gray hair. Underlining, I'm going for a new style. Gray stubbles and, reddish brown long hair. I don't know what it's going to look like, but the girl's got to let the hair grow somehow. So, yeah, I've been plucking out all my new hairs and just realized I was thinking gray hair, get it out of here. And I've been pulling out my new hairs. Food-wise, I eat just about anything. I tried to stick more protein this week. Can't say that I've been doing that. The past 2 days, I've had rice with dinner. And it's not a huge amount of rice. It's like a quarter cup or less. So, I mean, it's a very small amount of rice, but I know that my body responds better when I cut the dang carbs out, period. So that's where I've got to start being better. Let's see, breakfast. Every morning I have a protein shake, and I know a lot of people have talked about having a really hard time getting their protein shake in. And I've told a couple of people my secret. I use this Pure Protein Whey I get it at Walmart, and it's cheap. I've told you before I'm cheap, and that's probably one of the major reasons that I got this one. But the nutrition count is pretty good. It's 1 scoop. It says 1 scoop once or twice a day. I just do it once a day. 1 scoop, 140 calories, 3 grams of fat, 3 carbs. 3 carbs. That's fantastic. And 1 is a dietary fiber. So that's 2 net carbs and 25 grams of protein. So that's only, third or a quarter of my protein for the day. I could even bump this up and not be horrible. I could do 2 of these a day and still be okay calorie and fat wise and carb wise. And then double my protein. But anyway, that's what I do. But I doctor it up a little bit. I use this milk that's called Mootopia. I've talked about it before. It's higher in protein, less in sugar, higher in calcium. I don't know if it's available everywhere. There's only one store here that I can get it at, and that's H-E-B, and I think they're the makers of it. So I'm not sure if that's available everywhere. Anyway, so the Mootopia Skim. So I do a cup of that. I do just a little shot of heavy whipping cream. I know that's fattening, but it makes it really creamy. And like I said, a shot, like a tablespoon or so. And then I do like 6 little packets of Splenda, because this stuff, it's not very chocolatey and it's not very sweet. But it doesn't have that protein powdery taste, and that's why I think it's a little bit better. But anyway, I use those little packets of Splenda, and I use about 6 of those, and a splash of coffee, and I brew it really strong, and a handful of ice, and I just zhuzh that brother up, and that's my breakfast. So there we go. Lunch, in the other meals, I just do kind of whatever, and I try to stick closer to the protein. My exercise has been non-existent. Every now and again, I'll take the kid for a walk around the block or around the neighborhood, but I have not been consistent with that. I have definitely fallen off the bandwagon when it comes to treadmill. I was doing the C2 5K, and I was being pretty darn good at it, and I don't know why I got out of the mood. And when I get out of my routine of it, it is so hard for me to motivate myself to get back into it. So I don't know what the deal is. And everybody here has been encouraging, and I listen to y'all, and y'all talk about, PSG, Melanie Canada is running marathons, and she's going to be, that girl's like in the triathlon or something. She's doing so good. Tanya talks about going to the gym 4 times a week. Hello, I don't know. And it's all in me. It's in me, and I know I have to do it. What else diet-wise? For newbies, the want to eat for me recently is stronger. Not that I'm hungry. My stomach, there's a big difference from and I can tell the difference when I'm hungry and when I just want to eat. But lately, I've been giving in to the just want to eat voice in my head. So that's something I need to get under control, because rarely am I hungry. So if that's a question that you have, I am very satisfied with the small amounts that I eat. I just have to ignore that little voice in my head that says you need to be chewing something. Tell me, anybody else? I know at the beginning of this, we weren't supposed to chew gum. We weren't supposed to drink out of a straw, but I drink out of a straw every morning for my shake. But we weren't supposed to chew gum, and I've always been a big gum chewer. And I think that might help curb my appetite, or at least give my mouth something to do. So, anyway, can we chew gum now? I don't know if that was, because I don't think the gas is a big problem anymore. I think that gas was at the beginning. I don't know. Anyway, what other questions did I have when I was new? Size changes, I mean, I'm feeling comfortable in a size 12, so that's a good amount of inches lost. Not drinking as much water as I should be. What I mostly drink is Crystal Light iced tea, and I drink quite a bit of that. But I should be drinking more clear water. I know it's better for me. So, another pointing the finger at myself and wagging it. Vitamins. I do still take all of my vitamins. I'm on Synthroid too because I have hypothyroid. So I take Synthroid. I take my multivitamin, which I just take Children's Gummy Bear, 2 of those. And then I take Caltrate. Looks bad. Yeah, so those, and biotin. I take biotin. And I'm wondering if I should up the biotin. Because somebody asked about, do you have hair growing in weird places? I've said before, my hair's falling out up here, but I have 5 o'clock shadow on my ankles. I could shave every day and then braid that sucker at night. And I am not kidding. It's bad. Oh, I'm doing vitamin B injections once a week now. My husband gives me a little shot in the butt once a week. I just started that last week, so I don't know if it's really helping, but hopefully I'll have a little more energy from that. Although I'm not poor in energy, but it might make it better. Can't hurt, right? Meal sizes, still small. I maybe eat a cup of food at night. So, heck, a lot different from when, week 1 of my after surgery, but it's still pretty small. So about a cup, maybe a little more. My husband, boy, poor guy, he's gaining weight because I pour everything on his plate, especially when we go out somewhere, because I order something and my eyes are always bigger than my stomach because I decide that I'm in the mood for it and I get it and I can have like 3 bites and then it's his. So anyway, I hope this answered more questions and it wasn't so much a personal blabbermouth that I can be sometimes. I hope everybody's doing good. Just a little, side note for the folks in Newtown, Connecticut, and that's Sandy Hook Elementary. I just cannot put in words the sorrow that I feel for those moms and dads and those family members in school. It's just heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and it's just heartbreaking. So, hug your babies. I hope everyone has a great week. Christmas is my update, so I don't know if I'll make one on Christmas Day, but I hope everybody has a very, very, very blessed and safe and happy holiday. Love you guys. Drink your water and eat right. Bye.